Hi, Gibaud, Gibaud.com, and today I'm going to speak to you about filters. Yes, these are all KF Concept filters. That's not a random situation. KF Concept contacted me and they said, Eric, we would like you to speak about a special promotion called Lucky Order Bonanza. This is when you actually buy on Amazon in our shop, KF Concept shop. There is a way to get your money back, to participate to how you call that? Yeah, you know, when you a draw. Okay, a draw. I see you were listening. Okay, a draw. Okay, so I said, yeah, but I'm not going to do a video that's explaining just about a promotion. Obviously, I don't know. You can speak about anything you want, any product, and start with that or this. And then I thought, well, maybe some people are not especially interested in this promotion or in this brand, whatever. So I decided to speak about filters in general. So I'm going to show you how to decide if a filter has good quality, if it's for you, how to test it, all this. So I think that's also a good idea because this first part is for anyone. Obviously, please listen to the second part because maybe if you want to buy these filters, any of these filters or any product by KF Concept actually on the Amazon shop, you may get your money back. So that will be in the second part. So let's start. It exists many type of filters, CPL, ND, graded, reverse graded, many UV, all this, okay? But some people say using filters degrade the quality of your image. And they're right, but they're also wrong, okay? If using filters in front of your lens would degrade the quality of the image, I ask one question. Why these really famous photographers that do landscape, for example, use ND filters, graded or reverse graded filters? Why do they use them if that would degrade the quality of the image? Obviously, because they are good filters and it does not affect at all, okay? That's really important to understand that. If you want to place a simple protection filter on your lens, it cannot be a €5 filter or $5 filter because yes, probably it will affect the quality of the image. But if you spend money on a good filter, then you will see that it does not affect at all. So it's something you must estimate. Is it worth paying $100 for a filter to place on a lens that is worth $50 or $80? Probably not, obviously not, okay? But if you have a lens that costs $1,500 US, why not spend $100 to protect it from grease, from stain, for dust or whatever, okay? So that's really important. Don't forget this. Good quality filters cost money. There are some that are a lot more expensive than KF Concept and some are a lot cheaper, okay? But still, this is not about KF Concept, it's about filter in general. Don't forget this. Good filters cost money. In a filter, there are two parts. One is the frame and one is the glass, okay? Obviously, if we speak about square filters or rectangle filters, in this case, there is no frame unless, well, you place maybe the filter in a frame in the filter holder, but we can speak about this circular filter, okay? One thing is the glass that will affect or not the image quality, but the frame is also really important. It's good that you have a special frame that does not get oxidation, corrosion with time, because otherwise it will maybe be blocked in place or it will fall on the glass, whatever. That's not nice, okay, to have a rusty frame, okay? Not just not nice, it's not really good because it may get locked, okay? So it's important. Check the composition, the material that is used for this filter. Don't use plastic either because it will eat up the thread soon, okay? That's important. Second, there are different thickness, really thin or a bit thicker. Take into account that if you're going to stack up several filters, you need thin filters, otherwise you have the risk to see them, to see the vignetting, okay? Or if you use a really wide angle, also it may happen. So in this case, it's important to have a thin filter. It's good when you have some grip, so you can actually unscrew easily the filter. But even though it may happen that the filter gets locked in place and you cannot take it out. Why? Because it didn't put it exactly straight or whatever, or there was a change in temperature and the metal expanded and then it's locked. Okay, you cannot move it anymore. So don't start using oil or special things or whatever. Place your lens with the filter in a freezer bag, okay? Place it in the freezer or in the fridge and you wait in the freezer, which is a lot colder, put it there for maybe 15 or 30 minutes, and if you place it in the fridge, maybe a couple of hours, okay? This way the metal will retract and it will be a lot easier to unscrew, and 99% of the time you will be able to unscrew the filter. But anyway, never forget, don't overscrew a filter, don't tighten it too much, just enough but not too much, okay? So that's important. The glass is important, but the frame is also really important in your choice of filters. When you get a filter, they always tell you, yeah, you have it's coated, so many layers or whatever, okay? Well, it doesn't really matter the amount of layers. What's important is if it is on both sides. Well, the amount of layers, more better, but if it's on both sides. Why? Because otherwise, yes, it will affect the quality of your image. First thing you have to do, you will notice that when you look at a filter, according to the angle, you will see a reflection, okay? Then you turn it, same orientation, and you must have the same reflection. If it reflects more on the back than on the front, it means there is no coating on the back. Okay, so this is a problematic filters. Why? Because actually, let's say you make a picture of the sun, and sun picture comes in, a part of your picture will always reflect on the front lens of your lens. Okay, it means if there is an anti-reflection coating in the back, then it will reflect, go out, and that's it. Otherwise, it will bounce back again against the lens, and then back again, and then back again. So instead of seeing one sun, you will see the sun, then the sun with a less light, and then another sun, and maybe 5, 6, 10 suns on your pictures. Okay, this is a symptom of a bad filters. So yeah, the ideal is to see only one sun and that's it. But even the best filter, sometimes you do get an echo or some ghost pictures. Why? Because even the best anti-reflection coating may fail depending on the angle of the sun, of the light, all this. It may happen, okay? So if this is an ND filter, you have no choice. If you need it, you leave it on it. But if it's a simple protection filter, for this picture, if you notice there is a double picture, something like this, well, you just remove it for this picture and you place it again after, okay? When you have the sun or strong light in front of the camera, this is when actually you need a really good filter, otherwise you will get some ghost pictures. So don't forget this. Always check if it's coated on both sides and check with this simple way, okay? So what is this coating for? I would just spoken about the anti-reflection, okay, but there's one that is also really important, is the fact that, let's say you're making a picture on the seaside, or it's almost raining or it's not raining, and there's a drop of water that gets here and it stays here. On all your pictures, if you don't clean the filter, you will have this drop of water. So let's say you do a time lapse, 200 pictures, and then you have the same drop of water in the same place. So it's easy to check. You just get a drop of water, you can get with your bottle a bit on it, okay, and check if the actually the drop of water slides out. Maybe it will stay on the frame here on the side, okay, but that is not staying here. That's really important. So normally coating is for that. Also, something with grease. You have grease on your finger, maybe accidentally you touch it and you make a massive stain, okay? It's really hard, it doesn't stay some, okay? But still, check if it really greases a lot or not. So if it's protected against oil, things like this. And also dust. Some filters are really dust catchy, so check if there is a treatment for that, and check if it's true, because they may say, yeah, there is a water protection or this, and then you check and you see the drop of water is staying in the same place. Put the drop, do like this, and it must slide out, okay? That's important, you check that. There are two types of glass. One is glass and one is composite, okay? Many people say, yeah, but composite is no good. I'm not crying. I just drank some water and then I got wrong and like this, okay? So, if you have composite, many people say it's not good optically, it's not good, okay? I disagree with that, because all our glasses, most people who have glasses, they have composite glass, okay, so that's no problem. The problem is different, not optically, but in the way it works. I mean, if it the scratch problem, okay, it means here all glass normally filters, good filters, glass filters, they have a special treatment for scratches, okay. When you use composite, like the cocaine filter, some they have some yeah, I don't know what you call that. It's kind of, yeah, composite material. It's easy to scratch. Okay, same as my glasses. This one normally they're anti-scratch, but some people will get their scissors and they will do and say, oh, it scratches. Okay, obviously all these treatment and all these are made for normal use. Maybe you have some hot dust or maybe a bit of sand or whatever, and you do this, it doesn't scratch. That is made for that, not for you to get scissors and say it scratches. So don't forget this. Personally, I prefer to have real glass than composite. These are real glass. Okay, I prefer this. But it doesn't mean that optically composite is bad. It means that it's not as durable and it's easier to scratch. Okay, same as glasses. Okay, so don't forget, this is for normal use, not for you to get a knife or whatever and scratch and say it scratches. Okay, don't forget that. Except if you work in black and white, obviously it's important that the filter respect the color of your picture. You will notice that some get the picture a bit warmer or a bit cooler. Is it a problem? It depends. If you speak about film photography, yes, it is a problem. If you speak about digital photography, not really, because you can always correct the white balance, so that's it. What's really important is you check that this tint is uniform. You don't get more on the side or more in the center than the other in some part and other less and more or less, because otherwise you cannot correct it. If it gets warm in the center and not in the corners, that's a problem, or vice versa. Okay, so if you do see there is some tint and it actually changes a bit the color, if it's uniform, it's easy to correct, it's no problem. Many people think that only cheap filters have this. No. Leaf filters, for example, the big stopper, you get really cool color, really bluish. Is it a problem? On film photography, yes, but in digital, you correct it easily. Okay, so that's not really a problem, but take into account, when you get your filter, if you notice it gets browner or bluer, straight away check if it's uniform from border to border, top to bottom. Okay, that's really important. Maybe you have 3, 4, 5 filters, but if you use individual boxes, it takes a lot of space, so you could stack your filters. The problem with stacking filters is sometimes they get locked together and it's really hard to separate them. Okay, so there is an easy tip. Don't use oil, don't use anything too greasy. Okay, that's something that works really well. You go to a music shop, musical instrument shop, and you ask for grease for trumpet, not the oil for the pistons, I speak with the grease for the small tubes. Okay, and then you put a bit here, bit here, bit here. Don't touch the glass, even if there's a grease treatment, avoid to touch glass. Okay, you put it here and they will not get stuck together, and when you place on the camera there will be no problem either. Okay, on the lens. Okay, so easy tip, and you can stack them, because if you leave them separated without a box, they may move in your bag and then they break or scratch each other. Okay, so it's important, stack them but put a bit of grease, so this way they won't get stuck together. Last tip, how to clean a filter. Never ever use your clothes, t-shirt, things like this. It scratches glass. You don't actually see the scratch, okay, but it's there. If you use a microscope, you will see it. So that means you lose contrast, because it makes a micro flare and you lose contrast. You should always use a microfiber cloth. Okay, I opened it before in Spanish. Okay, so it's already open. KF Concept have some fiber like this, microfiber. Clean with that. If it's too greasy or less, because it may happen even if it's coated, okay, use a special product that doesn't eat up the coating, obviously, and then clean with this. This, don't put it back in your pocket. Put it back in the small bag, okay? Because otherwise it will get some dust from your pocket, all this, and then after you may damage your filter when cleaning. What I say right now is also for lenses, okay? And this, you can wash it from time to time in washing machine, dry it, and you can still use it. I've got some that are 5 years old and they still work, as long as you clean them from time to time. Okay, so don't forget, always use microfiber for cleaning your lenses and filters. Okay, so this was the part about the filters, but now I'm going to tell you how you could get back your money when buying using the lucky order Bonanza. Okay, when buying on KF Concept shop on Amazon. Okay, not just filters, any product from KF Concept. So now I'll show you how. So you need to go to Amazon on the shop of KF Concept in Amazon, not just any product of KF Concept in Amazon. Okay, so I'll leave you a link in the description where you can get it. This promotion is only until the 31st of July 2024. It's active since 16th of July. Okay, so as you can see in the shop, you have everything you can imagine about KF Concept: tripod, filters, bags, many things. Okay, you can navigate and check what you're interested in, new release, lens filter, it's all organized, all this, camera tripod, type of tripod you want. There are so many things, you know, and more. Okay, so here you also have some more here. Okay, so to show you how it works, I'm going to make a real purchase. Okay, and we're going to check the cleaning cloth I was just using. Okay, so I'm going to go and buy one to show you the steps, and then after how you actually validate your purchase to participate in the draw. So that's really important. I'll repeat, only buying in the KF Concept shop in Amazon, and then in description there's a link where to go, and it specifies the condition. For example, it needs to be a real purchase. You cannot cancel your purchase, otherwise the code is not valid anymore. All this, okay, no problem. It's logical. You cannot participate to a draw and then withdraw, if I can say. Okay, so I'm going to show you all the steps so you can participate. So to participate, once you've bought and you have your order number, you need to get to this page on a KF Concept website. I'll leave you a link in the description. So here you're going to click on participating record, because first, or you're already logged in because you already bought on this website of KF Concept, and you will place the information. Otherwise, you click on participation record here, and you put your email and your password, and then you log in. And if you have didn't have a user yet, you just go and register. You place your username, the email, you put verify. When you type this, you will click on send the code, and they will send the code to your email. Then create password, put consumer, click that you accept the condition, and click on create account. Okay, so that's important. You do all these steps, because otherwise you cannot enter your purchase code and participate to the draw. Okay, so it's really easy. Just follow the steps. The link is in the description of my video. As you can see, I am logged in here, Eric Gibaud. Okay, so here are the steps. You're going to enter your purchase number. We'll see that after. Your email, the store where you bought, and submit. But I want to show you, before getting to that, the event details, participation rules, eligibility, customers who place orders on KF Concept official Amazon stores between from July 16th to July 31st. It means if you already have some order number, you could already participate. Okay, I don't know when you see this video, but today it's after the 16th, so you could participate if you bought after the 16th of July 2024. Price, there will be 30 lucky orders by cashback on 30 lucky orders with no limit on the order amount. Participation, user can enter multiple times, but each order number can only be submitted once. That means if you made 3-4 purchases on different orders, you can place the order number these 4 times. For example, if you made 4 purchases, separate purchase, you have 4 different number, you can place them. Okay, each of them. Invalid orders, cancelled orders are not eligible. Disqualification, participants who cancel or request refund for their winning order forfeit the reward and will be blacklisted from future promotions. Claiming rewards, selected winners must provide their PayPal account within 10 days or forfeit their reward. Notes, winner announcement date will be on August 2nd, 2024. Okay, accuracy, submitted information cannot be changed later. So it's so important that you, when you register, you indicate all the right data. You cannot change them after. Regional limitations. This event is limited to certain regions. Stay tuned for updates. Well, actually here, as you can see, there are several Amazon shop. If your country is not on the list, you can still buy on any of these Amazon shops and get KF Concept on Amazon, these Amazon countries, okay, and then even if you're in a different country, that's okay, but it must be one of these, okay, or two or three of these, but maybe this one, okay. Right, KF Concept reserves the right to interpret the event, and note this promotion is only applicable to KF Concept's official stores on Amazon, okay. So I think that the rules are clear, and now we can proceed to purchasing and show you. So here I am on the shop. Obviously, I'm not going to show you my private details when I buy, so this is why you will have some part of the video that will be hidden, okay? My private address, my credit card, and things like this, okay? Obviously, I think you understand the reason, okay? So I'm going to purchase and show you how we can finalize the participation on the draw and make it valid, okay? So, as I said, I was interested in the microfiber cloth. It's not just for lenses, it can be for glasses also, okay? So, here I'm going to click on Add to Cart. Then it is added. Obviously, I'm recording in 3 languages, so I'm not going to do 3 purchases. I will do one in Spanish and show you how you use the code after, okay? But that's it. Then I will click to proceed to checkout. I will show you the results on the Spanish page, and I get the number I want, okay? That's simple. But in English, in French, and any language, it looks exactly the same. As you can see at the top here, I've got the order number. If you click on see details of the order, same thing, okay? So this is what actually I have to copy and place in the KF Concept web page that I showed before, and we go now, okay? So sorry, I'm not going to buy in 3 languages because some countries, Amazon don't send actually to me in Spain, okay? So I show you this one that works with me, okay? So this is the order number that you have to copy and paste, okay? So you come here, you paste the number, it will give an error because I already entered it, okay? So it will say it's not valid, okay? But here you put your email address, here the store, and then you submit. It's going to give me an error because I already entered it, okay? But that's simple. So I have to wish you good luck with the lucky order Bonanza. In description, I'll leave you the link of the Amazon KF Concept shop. Go through there, and also a link to where you can introduce the code after buying, so you can participate to the draw to get your money back, okay? It's okay for any KF Concept product, okay? Using their online shop in Amazon, okay? That's really important through this, no other places, okay? So thank you so much KF Concept for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you for watching it. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The small button down here is a small bell. If you click on the bell, you will get notified when I upload a new video. My website, Gibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. Also leave you links of my gear on Amazon, links of everything I reviewed by KF Concept, Sandmarc, Flashes by Westcott, more affiliated links, and also a link to my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Thank you very much. Please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.